Installing an above-ground pool deck step-by-step deck building made easy. Step 1. The foundation part 1. The dimensions for building the frames are contained in the plans. Begin by using 2x6s to build 17 identical frames. The 18th frame will be built to fit after the other frames are assembled around the pool. To speed up the job of building the individual frames, use galvanized metal corner brackets to attach the 4 perimeter boards. Then, use joist hangers to install the center support joist. The floor joist frames are supported by a series of 4x4 posts set in the concrete pier blocks. Begin by setting the first pair of blocks directly onto the ground beside the pool. You don't have to remove the grass, but if the ground is uneven, use a shovel to level it out. Position the first pier block so its center is 12 inches from the pool wall. Place the second pier farther away from the pool, with its center 18 inches from the center of the first. Step 2. Foundation part 2. Next, stand 2 4x4 posts in the square sockets molded into the piers. Lay a 4 feet level across the top cap of the pool, the coping, and mark a level line across the 4x4s. Next, remove the posts and measure down from each line a distance equal to the thickness of the pool coping, plus 1.5 inches for the 2x6 decking, 5.5 inches for the 2x6 floor frame, and 1/2 inch for expansion. Make a mark at this position on each post, and cut them to length. Now you can put the posts back onto the piers, but make sure they're in their original positions. Repeat this procedure for the next pair of piers and posts. Refer to the plan or use one of the assembled floor joist frames to position the pier blocks. Once the second pair of posts is cut to size, set them into the piers and place a floor joist frame on top. Step 3. Bracing. Complete the pool deck frame by screwing 2x4 diagonal braces to the 4x4 posts. The bracing isn't required if the deck is less than 30 inches. Step 4. Installing the top deck part 1. Slip the angled end of the first decking board under the pool's coping, keeping it at least 1/2 inch away from the pool wall. Set the long edge of the deck board directly on the joint running between 2 adjoining floor joist frames. Fasten the board to the joists with 2.5 inch deck screws. Lay the next board tight against the first one and screw it in place. When the boards shrink, a 1/4 inch gap will appear between them. Continue installing deck boards in this manner, with the angled end slipped under the coping, until you come to the next floor joist frame. Lay a deck board in place and mark where it overlaps the joint between the 2 frames. Cut the board along the line and screw it in place. Trim the next 2 boards in the same manner, then go back to installing full-length boards again. Once all the deck boards are fastened down, use a circular saw to trim off their overhanging ends so they're flush with the perimeter joists. Step 6. Finishing. The final construction step is to build the stairs that lead from the sun deck down to the ground. To simplify this chore, we used 5 pre-cut stair stringers. Set the bottom ends of the stringers on concrete patio blocks. This will prevent them from sinking into the dirt and wicking up moisture. Screw the upper ends of the stringers to the floor joist. Create the stair treads by screwing 2x12s to the stringers. Thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe button and notify link to see more. And be sure to visit our website, paradisepoolsmart.com.